What's up there, fellow YouTubers? This is Chris from the Mars Anomalies channel. Um, Here with another wild one for you guys. I got to tell you guys right off the bat, you guys got competition. Um, this other guy, he's not a subscriber, but he's trying to post more than you guys, and I don't mean in a good way. This is the foul guy. He goes by the first name is his first name is Frankie. But I'm not here to pick on him. He can do whatever he wants. I've actually sent him a letter saying you can be there all you like. Doesn't matter to me. I'll just continue to block you. Just don't need it. You should just take a hike and go to another channel and bother somebody else. But I look at it this way. The old saying goes, hey, if he's here bothering me, he's leaving somebody else alone. So that's okay. I can deal with him. But anyway, this is not directed solely at him. This is to every naysayer and Frankie, all the Frankies of the world here. Because he commented a couple times saying, "Oh, you're an idiot. There's no cars on Mars or on the moon or anything of that nature." I think my videos, as well as other people's videos, have showed that there's there's definitely things on Mars. I don't care if it's just carved. Excuse me. I don't care if it's just carved statues. Well, right off the bat, if you go back to what scientists said and what NASA and our space agencies have told us, it's nothing but a cold, barren planet. Okay, even if we would go to the most simplistic anomaly on Mars, a carved statue, doesn't that just kind of like throw that theory out the window that it's just cold and barren? Come on, guys. I'm hoping these naysayers will actually say, well, yeah, I don't agree with this guy's video, meaning mine or anybody else's, but he's got a point. Why is my government lying? Or why are the governments, or the space agencies, I should say, lying about this stuff? It doesn't make sense. But who knows what their actual main motive is. But anyway, after this video, I hope these guys will actually look at this and say, hey, maybe there's something to this. Now, anytime I talk to people in person and I tell them about, some of the things, they might say, hey, how's your research going as far as looking at pictures and stuff like that? And I tell them, if, and I do mean a huge if, I believe 90%, and around 97% chance that we're absolutely on Mars, because some of these things are just hard to fake. Meaning, if I don't know too many people who said, yeah, this is absolutely in Arizona. Some people have suggested that, but whatever. But I say if they're absolutely on Mars 110%, then yes, there was not only past life, but I believe there's still life here on Mars as we speak, as well as other planets and bodies, meaning other moons in our solar system. I believe that. But this one here is wild. This is what I don't get. You look at the Mount Shop videos that I have. I've got a 3 video series on it, as well as one after. I put Mount Shop Revisited. And I actually clearly show why it's a total mess. In other words, the whole base of that mountain has to have a ton of stuff on it because they do everything they can to doctrine that thing up. It's a mess. It's almost like they take the actual photo, go into their video or picture editing section of NASA or JPL, wherever these are, and say, hey, do me a favor, don't even bother to doctrine this up. Just make a painting of it. Because you can just see how fake it looks. And I think everybody will agree with that. But and then there's just something they just like I said before, they just throw you this bone where it's just there. It's crazy. It's like, why would they do that? It's like, some things are so badly obscured and hidden, then all of a sudden there's this thing sitting flat out right in front of your face. So, but this is the picture here you get from NASA. And as always, I'll leave the link in the description so you guys can check this out yourself. The good thing about this picture, guys, you don't have to do a thing to it to see this. It literally just zoom in. That's all you got to do. There's actually 2 anomalies. One's not quite sticking out and the other one is. And then you look at the back of the mountains here, you look like you get this cap kind of thing on the mountain, and that's what it looks like. And to be honest, it looks like that to me. But when you zoom in, and okay, okay, and then there's something here that's kind of hidden. You'll see that in a little bit. But I'll take you right now where I can actually zoom in. I'll go to this picture here, and I'll show you the first one here. This one here is kind of hidden in the dirt, but it kind of looks like this kind of triangular thing right here. See this right here, right in this circle? All right, right here it kind of goes down, goes across, comes down just a little bit, has this angle, and going across. And there's some kind of slot in it. And, of course, there's something obscure in that slot, but you can see it right there, too, right in between. But it goes across. See it? This is almost like, hey, guys, if you've ever doubted, all these, like I said, these naysayers who believe there's no such thing as modern anomalies, I don't care, and I got to make this more clear again. Again, I say vehicles. I don't mean things like It doesn't necessarily have to be things with wheels. Now, I do say vehicles or cars because there's other videos that I have that look like they show cars in it, because I'm used to seeing what I see here on Earth. That's pretty obvious. I mean, we see things on Earth, we can probably relate to what's on other planets if we do see them. I'm not saying that they are, and I never speak in absolutes, and I've said that 100 times. So why these people come up with these comments saying, "Oh, you're an idiot"? That's not what it is. And I frankly don't care. It doesn't matter. But the thing is, it's like some things, when I say vehicle, and I'll try to be more clear about it. If I think it's a vehicle, meaning, I mean, it could be a hovercraft, something without wheels. It could be anything of that nature, something that carries occupants and either flies above the ground, kind of like the what the heck they used to call them land speeders on Star Wars, kind of thing like that. I mean, it's just, we never know what it is, because I believe that the people of Mars were more advanced than we are today, and I believe they're still there today. Now, that's just my theory. I'm not saying everybody has to agree with that, but all right, here's the first one, and you can see it's blotched out in here. I'm going to tell you and show you that after what it kind of appears to be. Well, it kind of pops out a little bit, but anyway, it's right there. And like I said, I mean, come on, just this alone comes down just a hair bit, and it goes down to this little angle going down and then across. So whatever that is, I don't know. I'll go into the back end. You can see something's all pixelated out in here. And just, believe it or not, there's a whole bunch of it. Look at pixelation, pixelation, pixelation. It's just all over this mountainside. And even here, when you look at this picture, it looks like something goes down, comes around. It looks like there's something in here. See it right there? And this has been pixelated out because look at it. I can see how it's like just a bunch of blotches. Now, I get that because I am zoomed in. And I had to throw that. By the way, my buddy Frankie loves it when I say that, and I get that. I guess he doesn't understand that a lot of people will say, well, that's pixelated out, so I don't believe it's a rock. This is the reason why I already say this before, that comment comes up, because I'm trying to let them understand that, or the viewers understand that I do know that I am zoomed in. So I understand that. So anyway, I figured I'd throw that in for him because he loves that. Anyway, you got this right here that's, like I said, is blurred out. This is, I thought it was pretty wild too. This is, look at this right here. It's like kind of like this flat black kind of thing, but kind of really smooth. Whatever it is, it continues on, but they just blotched it out. Because think about it, it looks like a rock. If I was to zoom out of this, it looks like a simple rock. You would never know the difference. Right here, and it goes across. You got this thing here, kind of look like a hand kind of thing. See it? Fingers right here, comes around. You got a thumb, and it goes down. But you can see this is definitely concave. It's got some kind of, it's mechanical part or something to that effect. Couldn't tell you. I'm not there. I wish I could. Man, I wish I could be up there and just handle these things. Because I tell you what, it must be mind-blowing, to be honest. To say the least, it must be mind-blowing. Now, look at all of this pixelation stuff here. Look at this. I mean, you can just see this. Why manipulate anything if there's nothing on this planet? And that's what I'm hoping to achieve, to show these and tell these naysayers, if there's nothing on this planet, why blotch anything out of the picture? Why? Why even bother? There's nothing on it. This looks like a can opener kind of thing. Or a crescent wrench, this funky looking rock. Look at the way this kind of slopes down. Look at it. That's not really a rock. And there's a bunch of blur here too, and you really can't make it out. But I'll show you why that just appears like that. But okay, let's get to the main thing right here. And I'm just going to back out. Now, this is the picture you get when you click on the link. Look right here. Smooth. You can just see it right from here. It's smooth. Look at the shape of it. Okay. Zoom in. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Look at the back of this. It's got this weird kind of arrow kind of thing like this to it, and it's got the body of it, see it? And right in here, I don't know if this thing's a vent, an engine, whatever it is. What is that in the back of this? Look at this. Look at this. Now, you probably, when you click on it, you'll see it clearer, because here's the thing. I downloaded the picture. And then I'm gonna change it around a little bit for you guys, and then I'm gonna upload it. So you're gonna get some kind of picture degradation. I say this a lot because I want people to understand you may not quite see it here in this picture, but when you look at it yourself, it should be pretty darn clear. Let's just put it that way. But you can see how it kind of goes around like this oval shape, and then comes back down. It's got this middle thing in the center of it, and it's got looks like a separation, something in the center of that. But look at the way this thing goes around. It goes around. I don't know if this is it looks like some kind of large or wide diameter kind of cylindrical thing. See, it's like an opening here, and then it's wide here, and then it's got the body of it. It looks like parts of it's in the dirt, and it looks like it's been blurred out here. And here's the thing: this has all been pixelated. This appears to have another machine sitting right here. See this round thing here? Look at almost like this, right here, round. It gets a little larger, it's bigger right here, and it actually has another line right here. It's all rounded in the dirt. Then you can see what looks like another machine of some sort. Boom. Is it another vehicle of some sort? And I do mean vehicle, meaning non-car. Full of people that want to nitpick. But you can see this is like some kind of hourglass machine, vehicle. It looks too, I don't know about you guys, but it looks too aerodynamic to be a machine part, like a gear or like a piston sort of thing, or some kind of, shaft, or call it what you want. It looks too aerodynamic, like something flies through the sky or along the ground. I don't know. I'm just throwing my theory here, but I mean, I can see that pretty clearly. Look at the rear end of this thing. I mean, you could just see it's right. Like I said, I don't know if it's some kind of vent to this thing or if it's some kind of engine or what it is, but you can see whatever it goes like this, and it actually starts right there too. Like it has another one of these over here, like the arrow kind of thing, because you can see where it kind of goes out. The body comes out and it flares out to that. Well, it looks like it does it right here on this end too, and goes back out to that. So I don't know, but to me, that couldn't be more of a sort of smoking gun, so to speak, as far as modern anomalies on this planet. It's not just stone structures, guys. Look at this thing. If that looks like a stone to you, man, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. But as far as I'm concerned, click on this picture. You don't have to do a thing to it. And that's what I love about pictures like this when they put these up, because if there's not a whole lot to do to it, the average person, because a lot of people don't have Photoshop, a lot of people don't have different things to view. So I can kind of understand why they say, oh, these guys are out to lunch. I don't see what they're seeing. And I kind of get that, but if they do have it, my hopes is that they actually analyze this picture themselves. And this is the reason why a lot of people that have these particular videos and they have their commentary, that they'll actually look at how they're doing it, step by step, like I try to show you guys. So this way, if you have the same thing or something similar, you can do the same. And that you can bring these anomalies out too, and you can see them yourself. So there's something way back in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of like smooth. See it going down? It's right here. It's all blurred out, but it's right there. And it's something, it's got like some kind of, I don't know if this is another machine part but it looks metallic. It's smooth right there. But you can see just a faint line coming down and then down into the ground. There's something right there, like you just barely see the front of this thing or whatever, but it's all obscured, but it's something there. Like I said, there's that other little one right there. And then it goes over there. I don't know what this is either. There's something sticking right out here. I mean, you can see rocks. These are rocks. Not a rock. Rock. Not a rock. I mean, I'm hoping this actually seals it for you guys, the ones that are naysayers. And even the guys who may still, maybe doubt, my subscribers, because you guys are great. And, I appreciate you guys being here and commenting. I really do. But if anybody's got, and I'm the same way. I just don't believe something until I see it for myself. I don't think that's a rock. and you don't hear me say this too many times, guys, and I actually will say this. I don't speak in absolutes. On this, I'm going to say it's absolutely intelligently made, and it's absolutely not a rock. I don't say that too often, but I'm looking at this thing here, and I'm saying, wow, there's no way. Okay, we got up here, like I said, and this here. Okay, let me jump to the other picture where I can invert and do some things for you guys. And the only reason why I want to invert is because I want to show you that, like I said, when you have a picture that has, okay, let's say right here. Okay, I said this before in some of my videos. If there's something here and it kind of looks pixelated, like it's there, but you can't see it, it's because they've taken something out of the picture. Now, when you invert, you should see whatever was gone. Well, not always, because I'd say it's a 50-50 shot, because they really do a good job of blotching these things out. But if you were to invert it and suddenly something materializes, like a pot, some kind of vehicle, a structure, it doesn't really matter what it is. That means they have taken it out of the picture. And by inverting it, you found it. Now, if you invert this area and somehow it just turns black because it's white right now, and obviously the inversion is going to turn it opposite, and then it just turns dark and there's nothing there, then there was nothing taken out and nothing put in. Simple as that. So, and that's the only reason why I'm going to invert this. Whoop, my bad. That's the reason why I'm going to invert this, to show you guys that this is still in the picture, as well as the little one on this side. So, let me do this. Let me throw a little brightness and contrast. Now, see that's right there. Now, you can see the outline of that little port, engine, call it what you want, vent, and you can see it pretty well. I mean, that is pretty clear. That's kind of dulled. That makes it pop a little bit more, and you can see like the structure of the body. There's actually something coming across here. I don't know what that is, but you'll see that too. But like I said, it's got this opening. It's got this here. Got this other one laying right here. Okay. I don't know what that is either. There's something right there. I don't know what that is, but regardless. All right. When I invert it, suddenly, like I said, if you invert it and nothing changes, that means it's in the picture. It's actually there. Good example. See how it's like really smudged out right here? Okay. And notice the engines right here. Well, what I call engines, they're just round things. But when I invert, it's still there. The only difference is, so isn't the blur. But you can see right here, it goes down. There's another line right here. There's something that goes across, and it goes down. You can see it just faintly, like it's another vehicle of some sort. But you can see right here that vent or engine or whatever this thing is in the back. It's right there. You can see the blur, and there's something laying right here, and I think that's what's obscuring this part of it. I don't know if he's got like a small wing with an engine kind of thing on it. I don't know what. I'm just saying. I don't know, but there's something there, and whatever it is, it's part of this. It's laying over it. So I don't know if this has been ruined, and this is one part, and it's kind of like all twisted up a little bit, and because it crashed. I don't know. I'm just throwing a theory around. Again, the same thing with this. This is still in the picture. There it is. Comes across. Has that little, comes down just a little bit. Angles down this way to the left and across. And there you go. It's right there. But if you look right here, I'm going to blur it up a little bit and then go sharpen a little bit. These little things right here, there's something there, and I can't really make them out. But see it right there? It's more like these, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's just, here's that spaghetti they like to throw all over this stuff. It's like a pattern or something. They have in this software or something. They just kind of blotch it, just blub, 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 and just blotch it all over it. I mean, there's some other things here. What is all this? See, like there's like circles. There's like just different somethings or others. Something. See how, like this right here. I couldn't tell you what that is, but it. Let me see if I can just back out just a little bit. See it? Going across. What is that there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like it's got these little holes in it. Now this may be nothing, but I'm just looking at the different shapes and stuff like that, and see how. I mean, I don't know what that is, but now we'll go up here to the mountain, and now you can see this here. See how now it looks like it does have this wall going around it. See it? Comes down. Look at this right here. Right here, 90-degree angle, comes back up this way. See it? Now I don't know if this is the actual building, and because they pixelated this out, it makes make that look like the building. See it? How it's just like really pixelated right here and really just going out here. I don't know if that's the actual building because they pixelated out that it makes it look like that's the building when you invert it. See it? But regardless, there's something up there. You can see this stuff. I mean, I just blurred it out completely as far as to just smooth out the lines, but you can see something standing up in here. I mean, there's no doubt about that. And now this thing suddenly is coming out of this spaghetti pattern mess, I call it. Watch this. See how like it's getting brighter and it's just something you can just see where it's right here and it actually comes down over here? Yeah. Okay. Now let's jump over to this side. Now this is what I was saying is there's a bunch of things up in this mountain here. Now I can't make out what these are, but you can see there's something there. Look at this, something really large right here. Let's do this. See it? Kind of circular or something like that. It's kind of ghosted, but it's there. It's going down. Like some kind of water tank kind of thing. See it? Now, again, I don't know what this is. Let me even throw a little blur into there. It'll blur the whole thing up, but I'm hoping to just kind of... Okay, well, that didn't help. Let me do a little shopping. Let me see if we can... Okay. Let me do this. But now you can start to see there's something in there. I don't know what this stuff is, but see it? It's rounded. It's just different things up in this mountainside. And I don't know what this stuff is, but see it? Even if I was to do that, jump back out of the blur and shopping. See it? And you can just see how it just looks fake. Look at it, how they just kind of like went above the mountain here. See it? I don't know. You guys tell me. Let me see if I can go on the other side here. Okay. Now look at this rock here. It's got this weird slot in it. It looks like an edge type thing. Straight edge kind of thing. You can tell that doesn't look too real either. meaning it's not really. Look at how this is blurred out. This particular rock. See how it's just blurred out and just really messed around with? But from a distance, it looks like a rock. I mean, you'd never be none the wiser. But when you invert it, I mean, sometimes they're just pots, and what they do is they just blur them out and just kind of make them look like a rock. I've seen this in too many pictures, guys. Just analyze this stuff. Just invert, and you'll see for yourself. But, I mean, it's there. That's all there is to it. Let me see what else we got here. If there's anything else. I believe that was pretty much it. But, okay. Like I said, I would love to have you guys tell me what your input is. Like I said, I'm saying these are 100% not rocks and 100% intelligently made. It's as simple as that. You know, you guys can tell me different. That's fine. I'm just saying that's only my opinion. That's all. And everybody's got their own. And I welcome you guys to tell me what you guys think. And, you know, maybe it's something different. I don't know. But I promise you guys, you're going to see this and you're just going to go, what? This is not a rock. I mean, there's just, I don't know. There's just no way that's a rock. It's too intelligently made. It's got intelligently made written all over this thing. Like I said, I mean, what it is, it's some kind of vehicle. Like I said, and I don't mean like I said, it could be something. It looks aerodynamic. It looks like something that flies. It doesn't look like a car, and it doesn't look like a machine pod. Now, is it? Sure, it could be. But I think we can all agree on this particular picture that this is definitely intelligently made. This is definitely no rock. And I've even inverted this, and it's still there. And you can still see the shape of that thing in the back, going across, down here. Now, I've had this picture on my Facebook since, I think, March. I mean, it's been on there for quite a while. And I just figured I'd share it with you guys. But, I mean, well, I can't do it that way. But I was just trying to show you the other pieces here that were blurred out. But anyway, I mean, there's something right here. Look at this. I don't know what that is either. See it? Kind of round, sitting on something else here. Got a couple holes or something right there. And it's still there. Huh. But anyway, I mean, somebody might say, well, how big is this thing? Because there's the rover. There's Curiosity. It's right there. And I'm going to guess, if I had to guess, it's probably 30, 40 feet away, tops. But walk 30, 40 feet away, that thing might be 6 feet long. You know what I mean? I would say, because you got to remember the camera's up in the middle of this thing, on the rover itself, so there's at least a foot or two, at least, to the edge of this, and then you got to go from the ground, if you were standing on the side of this, all the way to there. So I'm going to say it's probably 6 to 8 feet long. Now, what this thing is, again, I don't know. I mean, it may be bigger than that. It may be farther than that, than what I'm saying. I'm only making a guess here. But you guys tell me what you think this is, man. You know, I welcome you guys' comments, and you tell me. To me, this is pretty much a smoking gun to show that there's actually modern anomalies on this planet, not just stone structures or statues or anything of that sort. I believe this actually shows without a doubt that this is intelligently made. But as usual, you know, you just never know. You really can't tell. But I'm going to leave you guys with that. If you're viewing my video and you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Check out my videos. You'll see I got some pretty wild ones in there. I got some good ones coming up for you guys. You know, subscribe and throw me a thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. I appreciate when you guys watch. I do this for you guys. And I can't stress that enough. With that, I'm going to let you go. And like I said, just let me know what you guys think. With that, thanks for watching, and I will see you next pick.